Yes, sir. We in the game.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another. I don't even want to say that yet. I don't even want to say that shit yet.
You got a lot of hostility built up.
No, you did.
What you mean?
We met this dude in the elevator. He over here mad at the world.
Yeah, tried to sock me when I was downstairs.
Let's hurry up and go to sleep, cause I'm like, let's hurry up and end this, cause I wanna go to sleep. I'm done with this shit. I was gonna tell you cancel.
I'm
good now, though.
I was gonna tell you cancel.
I'm
trade
good
him
now.
off from one of these pro skaters or something.
I'm good now. We straight.
You back in the mode?
You back in the mode?
I'm back in
Or are
my
you lying
pod
for the
mode.
camera?
No, I'm good.
Choose one. What you doing?
I'm good.
You lying for the camera?
I'm good.
Well, how was y'all weekend?
I was cool. I had a good weekend.
Yeah, you had a good weekend?
Yeah, we.
What you? I'm asking y'all how y'all weekend was.
bro, it's funny.
Bro, I
How
had a
was your
good weekend, man.
How was y'all weekend, man?
I had a good
Started out,
weekend.
Day Day.
I had a good weekend, man.
What'd you do, man?
The Grand Prix was out here in Long Beach. You feel me? Got to see that a little bit, chilled a little bit. It was good.
What else you do?
What? Yeah.
We did go on the Viral Way podcast. Shout out to the homies. We did do that.
Let's get
Shit
fucking
was
to
lit.
it.
This shit was
Let's
lit.
get fucking to
Priest
it.
on a
do
fire
it.
on this boat.
Let's get to it.
Get to it.
I ain't never seen some more well-behaved kids in that motherfucking podcast.
Oh, I was acting up.
Hey,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I saw the podcast. I saw the podcast.
I was acting up.
Hey, so when we on this podcast, y'all better come correct now.
Hey, look.
I don't want, hold on. I ain't done. I don't want no interrupting. I don't want excuse me. Y'all was letting everybody speak.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's they podcast.
It's still y'all.
Yeah.
On the
it's
podcast.
theirs.
Let me finish my spiel. Let me finish my spiel.
Finish
Here
it.
we
This
go,
nigga
bro.
called me. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we gonna do the viral way. You feel me? At all the weekends. The one weekend I'm gone. I've been seeing for 2 weeks.
Hold
all
on.
the
Wait,
weekends.
why did you leave though? What happened?
I was in Nevada, hanging out, doing my thug thizzle. That ain't the topic right now though. That ain't the topic right now.
Why'd you go?
But I had a great time in Nevada. I was with my boo in Nevada.
Okay.
Since you want to ask questions and shit.
With my boo.
I was with my boo in Nevada.
As you should be.
What was you doing out here?
I'll tell you what I was doing.
Don't.
But no, look. Outside of the fact that
don't
you
echo what I'm saying though. I don't even like how you echo what I'm saying.
what you mean?
I give y'all niggas grace on this show. Don't let me start.
Hey,
Don't
I ain't
echo.
saying shit.
Don't echo
What
what
were
I'm
you
saying,
doing,
though.
Day Day?
I ain't say shit.
All right, cool then, cool. Yeah, be good over there. Be good over there. Both of you niggas be good. You be good too over
Hey, I'm
here,
chilling,
man.
Don't
bro.
be funny.
You be. Hey, so I'm watching. But shout out Viral Way. You know,
Shout
I
out
fuck with the Viral Way.
Hell yeah.
Both of you niggas knew I wanted to come on
Man,
that
listen,
shit.
bro.
I know.
Both of you niggas. Hold on, this nigga like, yeah, you know, hey, you in Nevada right now, huh? Nigga know I'm in Nevada. Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
I
what
didn't
up?
know. I thought it was a
What
lie.
up? Yeah, what up? You know, it's like when a nigga missed school when he a kid and shit, and they be like, oh, you missed it. You won't believe what happened. You
Yeah.
won't believe what happened on
Yeah, it was something like that.
Niggas doing the most when I'm gone. Whole
Hey,
ass
but
nigga.
no. Look, we still got to make moves when you gone.
Nah,
and
nigga,
we
nah,
always
nah.
like they said we always invited back.
He
The
said
energy was good.
he the head of the snake. We can't move without him.
Yeah, that's what he said. Hey, but no,
Nah,
outside.
because y'all let the nigga call Blazzy Blizzy.
Who?
Wait,
Y'all
what?
let Viral Way call Blazzy Blizzy.
Fuck it.
Y'all
Blizzy.
went with it. Y'all went with it.
Fuck it, nigga. That's his
still know
name.
who
I
it is.
didn't
Hey,
really,
look,
I didn't really
look.
know if that was his name or not. Though.
Look.
Blazzy, Blizzy,
Look.
Bluzzy.
Look, all I'm saying is, don't do that shit again.
Hey, look, bro.
Don't do that shit again.
So look, this is what
I
it,
don't like
this is
the way
what
you
this is what it
tryna
was.
drag your
Nah,
nuts
see,
right now.
originally
I
they
ain't
had,
dragging nuts.
look, they hit me that day though in the morning, and they was like, "Hey, let's lock in," and I'm like, "For sure." It pretty much flew by my mind that you was in Nevada. I didn't even think you was in Nevada. That's why I hit you and I said, "Hey, where you at?"
That's the first thing he said. He said, you in Nevada right now, huh?
Yeah, because I didn't.
You in Nevada right now,
Bro,
huh?
I didn't think you was
yeah,
really
nigga,
out
I'm
there.
in Nevada. What
But
you-
nah, see the thing, see it was originally like, bro, it was out of nowhere. Like they just hit me
Yeah.
up that morning. And I was like, no, let's do it.
Because you hit
But
me up
I-
the same day.
Yeah,
It was-
but I did
yeah.
try to do it to another time, and they was like, nah, just come back, with everybody.
Yeah.
So we went up
Shout out to
there,
the
though.
Viral Way. They did
No.
that. This shit was
Shout
cool.
out
Those my
Viral Way.
guys,
This
man.
ain't
It was
this.
It was
it
a
ain't.
cool
it
little.
ain't-
We
it
know
was
it
a
ain't
cool
directed
little-
towards them.
No. I know I fuck with Viral Way. I'll be
it
talking
was,
about
it
them
was like
too.
it was some good little cross pollination food. You know,
That's some flower shit.
yeah,
It wasn't cross pollination with me.
I know he was in Nevada.
Y'all
He-
some hoes
was-
for that one.
He was up in Henderson,
I didn't
too,
even
huh?
know. I didn't even know they went till
He
I
wasn't
clicked.
even in Vegas. He was
I
in
clicked-
Henderson.
Reno.
I clicked the
He was
motherfucking.
in Reno.
Shout out Reno. Reno got some shit popping out there.
He was in Old Town Vegas, bruh.
Old
Reno.
Town Vegas. Reno lit though.
Is that what Reno's known for? That's what it's called?
Nah, they got
No,
Old
it's
Town
just
Vegas
Reno,
out there,
nigga.
though.
It's just
Nah,
Reno.
Reno known for like UFOs and shit.
It's just Reno.
So is Reno
Hey,
like before you get to the...
hey, y'all wasn't doing none of this on the Viral Way podcast. Shut the fuck up.
Yes,
let
it
me
was.
let me
Bro.
do my spiel. No, y'all wasn't. No,
Nigga,
y'all
I
wasn't.
wasn't finna get all loud with CG buff ass over there.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna bring a buff nigga in there to just stand in the corner and look at you niggas while I'm talking.
Those family though. Those family to us, bro.
No, shout out to Fireway. We need to go. We need to run that back.
We gonna definitely run it back.
We gotta run that back.
Shit, they already coming to episode 100.
Yup.
That's 20 more episodes.
I know. That shit ain't coming till like
Y'all,
July.
let me finish my spiel. Y'all keep on. Yeah, when none of this chitter chatter on the viral
Hey,
way.
I'm just trying to make it nice for the viewers.
When the viral dude was doing his spiel, they was on the side. Tay had his champagne. Daddy was in the side looking like a wet puppy over there.
Was I?
In the cut. Let me speak my piece. I wasn't there. Let me speak my piece. I saw some of the episode.
Let me see something.
I loved the episode. I think it was great. Y'all both did a good job.
Appreciate you,
Y'all
brother.
both did a great job. So shout out
Appreciate my
to y'all first and
We
foremost.
held it down for MIC, bro.
Yeah.
First and foremost, is Music is Critical television second? And is this Music is Critical TV featuring Tay?
Nah, I'm a part of this.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you better be.
Well, let that shit be reading. Everybody know who you is already, nigga.
Oh yeah, when I went out with it, you got that.
Everybody know
Hey,
who
listen,
you is
man.
already, nigga. Look, that's why I wanted to be on the episode. We still a growing platform.
Listen, when the champagne pop out, bro, I turn into a whole different deviant. My
You better
nigga.
turn into MICTV.
I turn to a whole deviant.
When you on the microphone.
I'm getting checked right now,
No,
live.
no,
Y'all see this?
no. Nobody, I ain't checking nobody.
Y'all see this?
I'm just saying the
Nigga
real.
Nike in me right now.
I'm just saying the real. I clicked the episode that said Tay/MIC. He didn't get my nigga name.
Nah,
Did you say-
I
did
never shouted out my name though.
Do they know your name? Why are you trying to be so cool with shit? I ain't shout out my
Music is
name.
Critical TV.
You did shout out your name, actually. You just said it in the beginning.
At the end.
At the end.
No, he said it
look,
in the beginning. He said it in the
He did?
beginning. He's like, I'm
Oh,
Dejan
really?
Michaels.
You know what? Because it ain't.
That don't even matter.
You asked me a question. God,
I didn't ask
damn.
you anything.
You did.
Did I
He
ask you a
on our
question?
head.
Did I-
Y'all see this?
You
Did I
said
ask
why
the question, Eddie?
didn't shout out my name? That's what you said.
That was a question that I just threw to the earth.
It was
Oh,
rhetorical.
so it wasn't
for you to
It was
answer.
rhetorical.
It was rhetorical.
It was
Okay.
But
Okay.
I didn't say why didn't you shout your name. I said you
Yeah, you
shouted
did.
out your name in the beginning.
You said why you didn't shout out your name and then Tay said you did.
Look, let's get to the crevices of this shit.
Okay.
Don't do that shit again.
Sorry,
Music is
Breeson.
critical television.
Sorry, Breeson.
All
Man,
three
hold on.
of
This
us.
how I feel every time y'all go out on the weekends.
But it ain't recorded. It ain't like it was recorded for YouTube.
Shit, it's recorded in my mind. Y'all had a good ass time without me being there. Every time we come to an episode, they talking about what they did on the weekends, and I'm telling them how I was
I
at
ain't even
home.
seen this nigga the fucking month on the weekend. I ain't even seen this guy.
You haven't.
I don't even know where he be at.
He been climbing
Be at
ladders,
work.
nigga, and saving lives.
That work. Shit. That work. Shit.
That nigga been saving lives. But the episode was a great episode.
It was.
Don't do that shit again. If Breeson out there, I don't know what. Y'all need to move that shit back the next day.
I tried
The
to
next
too.
day. It's
Actually, I
cool.
did. But did you get back on time?
I got where I
No.
was where I said I was gonna be.
I was about to say, when did you
Did
get
I
back?
not-
When
did
did
I
you
not
get
get
back?
back in
When
the
did you get off the
morning?
plane?
He got back the next day.
In
What
the
time
morning.
though? What time?
He know.
In the morning.
9 in the morning.
All right, then yeah, we
Yeah,
messed
see,
up
see,
on that one.
See?
But
It's
no,
all right.
we shot the day before.
Nah, but I'm saying I told him I was gonna try to
I
push
talked
it
to
back.
him
Oh.
before that.
Yeah, I was trying to push it
He's like,
back.
I'm gonna put you back. Next thing I know, he banged the phone on daddy. Hey, fuck nigga can't make it. We about to pull up anyway. That fuck nigga can't make it. We about to go anyway.
right
You're
after
not
that.
lying, bro. I hit that
Hey.
ain't lying right after.
But it was a dope ass episode. Shout out to Viral Way. That was a good ass episode. I
My
fuck with
peoples.
y'all. Y'all did y'all shit on there though.
My good
But
peoples.
the Usher conversation.
Was crazy.
Man, y'all wasn't working with that?
So y'all wasn't agreeing with Daddy that he would let his girl go to the Usher concert. Y'all wouldn't let y'all girl go to the Usher
Bro,
concert.
It was
not.
3v1.
Yeah, I'm not, bro. I know what's going on, and I know my girl is top notch tier. He's gonna see my Asian ting and be like, "Ooh, I want to put a cherry in her mouth." And me
So-
myself, I'm gonna get conflicted by it.
See, I don't want to even use nobody woman for an example. Let's just
Okay.
talk about the thing. You feel
Okay.
me? Because
Well, no.
no, because I don't want to do that. Girl at Usher concert, he got the little cherry dangling over her mouth. You think your girl gonna take the cherry?
No.
Your girl gonna take the cherry?
My girl she not. But
Okay, let her
but
go
no,
to the concert.
But it's the thing, though. Even in an attempt, I'm gonna be mad at Usher.
Why?
But you can't be. So look. This is what I wanted to say, but I just didn't know how to like word it.
He was scared to say it.
That's why I should have been there. He just-
No, I wasn't. It wasn't no scare. I just didn't know how to
Niggas
word
bigger
the
than
shit.
him in there. You gonna Debo
Nigga,
that
I
nigga.
was
What the fuck you
standing.
say, nigga?
I was standing by myself versus these niggas.
Yeah, 'cause we all agreed.
No, yeah, all y'all agreed and I didn't agree. That's the thing. But I didn't know how to word it. But now, I'm like, after I thought about it, I'm like,
I mean,
look,
he agreed.
He definitely agreed.
I didn't
That
agree
nigga
with y'all.
agreed.
I didn't agree with y'all. I didn't.
He started to.
I agree,
He
but
started to.
I
at the end.
started to hear what y'all saying. I'm like,
Okay,
damn,
wait.
okay.
What was they saying?
They were saying they wouldn't let their girl go to a concert because
Why?
they had a lot of different reasons. A lot of different reasons. But my reason was like, okay, if I trust my girl enough to go to concert, I know who she is. She know what I'm a trip about. Then put that trust in her to go. Like, you feel me? You already know what my boundaries is. And they were saying it was a marriage thing. It wasn't like you just dating this girl. This is my wife. So if she's my wife, she already know the buttons that's gonna push me. She already know what lines not to cross because we done been through so much shit that you're not about to disrespect me. I don't care who it is. But after thinking about the shit that we had, but yeah, your girl getting approached by niggas all day, every day without you seeing
That's
the
a
shit.
fact.
So with it being recorded, you think she gonna do some crazy shit?
Nah, but this is the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's the attempt. Like, I'm not messing
But
with
life
the
is an attempt.
Like,
But hold on.
Every
But
time,
this-
your bad girl step outside, niggas is trying her.
I know that,
And
but
this
I don't.
what I-
I don't
this-
see them on video.
But this.
But
what
if
I-
you see her on video,
but-
wouldn't it make you more like, yeah, that's my?
No.
She told Usher no,
What you
nigga.
gonna say?
She
But this
told
what I-
Usher no, nigga. That's my. She.
Hey, shut up! You didn't do all that on the viral podcast. Don't do
He
that.
ain't
Here.
on our
Don't do
head
that. Don't do that.
this
Don't,
episode.
Oh
when
my
you hear my
God.
voice,
I'm
don't
sick of
even
this
don't
nigga.
even talk.
I'm
Don't
sick
even
of this
talk
nigga.
because y'all doing too
I'm
much.
sick of this
Y'all
nigga.
doing too much. Y'all get
Go
here.
ahead. Go ahead.
This ain't y'all playground no
Speak
more.
your shit.
This ain't y'all playground no more. So look,
Damn.
if your girl on there and you say it's the attempt, niggas gonna always shoot.
Yeah.
Nigga gonna shoot in the grocery store. Nigga gonna shoot at the gas station. Nigga gonna shoot
Niggas
anywhere
shot in front of me
possible.
before, and I had to check him.
Okay, that's disrespectful. That's different.
But he didn't know.
That's a whole nother story.
I was in the store. He didn't know.
Okay, that's even more different. Like, you feel me?
But still, all right, this is the thing though. All right, but go ahead. Come on, say
That's what I'm saying. These niggas keep wanting to talk over me. Let me finish my
because I'm
point.
trying to get the point across.
Let me finish my point.
What's your
Viral Way was
point?
talking.
What's
Y'all
your point?
let him let his whole
This not
spill.
might be the episode that you do this all up. Come on.
This is
nigga,
gonna be the
speak your
episode I
point.
do this on. Get that shit off your chin.
He already
Get that shit. Get that linen off your chin before you talk to me, nigga.
He already warned us in the text.
Get that
The
linen
group
off your
text
chin.
was
I told
hot.
y'all I was on y'all niggas. I love the Viral Way podcast. It ain't got nothing to do with them though. Fuck with the Viral Way.
Yeah, that's our people.
Then the big homies in the podcast world.
Come on.
But a nigga gonna be a nigga, period. That's chasing women. That's talking to them. What should be concerned is if your girl goes to the Usher concert, your girl should act accordingly, period. I don't care if Michael Jackson in the building. I mean, she could do a little scream. That's Michael. But Usher, she should act accordingly. If she not, then you know what's up.
But you gotta think about it. That was just like a certain person we put. We was talking about in general.
Yeah, we talking about
concerts.
general.
Like
Yeah.
think about Chris Brown or fucking Drake.
Chris Brown did come
You know what
up.
I'm saying? Something like that. Girls
So,
are
wait.
gonna act up. Genuine, they're gonna act up.
Okay, there's two different acting ups. Acting up like I love the song, I'm singing the song, I vibe to him, I love this artist, or acting up to where it's like I want him.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it's all like perspective. To us, we could be looking at our girl like, oh, she likes that song. That's our shit. She hyped up. It's finally coming on. But
Yeah.
to another nigga looking on the outside, and he's like, oh, she's fanning out. She's gonna go fuck her.
Nah, cause niggas, we know like the micro things women do to let you know like they actually feeling somebody. You feel me? So if it's like, oh, like let's say we had a Chris Brown concert and Deuces come on. She's like, oh, this is my stuff. Da-da-da-da-da. Like that's cool.
What's wrong with fanning out? We're at a concert. Like, you feel
Listen,
me? I'm gonna let my girl fan
I think
out.
what it
Go
is for me
crazy.
too is I'm an artist.
Yeah.
If you fan out more for them than you fanning out for me,
It's
it's
a
a problem.
Okay, I can see that.
So I think that's where I was coming from too.
Okay.
Off the jump,
I can see that.
like, bro, I rap.
I can see that.
And nigga, my girl, my girl don't even like when I rap and I talk about some crazy shit.
Hey, you ain't.
I
singing,
can see that from an artist
You
standpoint.
ain't singing no falsettos, nigga. Ain't-
That's what I'm saying. I lose
got-
out the jump, nigga. I don't know how to dance.
Hey, but can I give y'all? Can I speak right now?
You know what I'm saying?
Can I give y'all a story when the little thing I was with at the time?
Okay, let's hear it.
Told a nigga no. One of the main artists told that nigga no.
Kendrick Lamar,
Yep.
speak on it.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Nah,
I was like-
I don't think you want to speak on this.
No, I'm gonna speak on it because it happened. It's
Hey,
facts.
K-Dot, he doing this, not us. Go ahead.
This is facts. No, it
Sorry,
ain't-
Whitney.
It's not talking no crazy. You feel me?
Sorry, Whitney.
I was at a Kendrick Lamar concert, right? This was a minute ago. This is just a while ago. And he stopped his whole set trying to talk to the girl that I was with at the time. Like, damn, you bad. Like, you feel me? All this shit trying to talk to her. She like, no, not happening. I got a boyfriend. He right here. You should let him rap for you, though. He's like, what?
Oh, I do remember you saying
You
that.
feel me? Like, what you mean? It's all on YouTube. So we'll post the clip because it's everything's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what you mean he rap? Like, he's like, yeah, my boyfriend rap. You should let him freestyle for you type shit. And he's like, asked the crowd, like, what y'all think? Should I let him rap? And they're like, yeah, let him rap. Nigga gave me the mic. And that's how I ended up on stage with Kendrick Lamar rapping for him, like, because him trying to holler at my girl. So it was her. You feel me? She was fanning out,
But look,
doing all that shit that y'all say is a no-go.
This the real
But
question, though.
if you with a real one that's gonna hold you down, you feel me? She gonna always look for a way to include you into this shit.
That's
or,
a fact.
you
So
feel
let me
me?
ask you this. Do you think it would have went down the same way if you wasn't there?
If I wasn't there, yeah.
Man, your
Yeah.
your hopes is too high, brother.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
hopes is too high.
If I wasn't there, yeah, for
I think
sure.
I think us as men, we look at the most craziest thing that could happen with our woman, like, cause we are so infatuated with our women that we put them we put the women we really fuck with on a pedestal, really,
yeah, exactly.
to where it's like, oh, Usher gonna come talk to her. Usher ain't about to talk to that girl. It's something, unless she's sitting front row.
That's what I'm saying.
You
My
feel
girl
me?
get all front row tickets.
Yeah.
But to me, that's the biggest
Yeah.
test. I'll get her a front row ticket. Get her a front row ticket. Let me see what you do up there. Let me see
I
how
don't
you
want to
act.
go through that test because I might lose.
Hey,
Listen, I got the most confidence, and I ain't gonna hold you. Me and Usher went out, and I'm snatching it.
Yeah.
But that's his show, his aura. The mood is right because they rehearse it, and Usher.
Mood ain't never right with 1,000 people in the building. You better act
What?
accordingly.
But he's the one that's creating the vibe.
I don't give a damn.
They say he's coming out on rollerblades and stuff.
That's the whole thing. I don't give a fuck if nigga flying.
I
I don't care if he flying.
She probably do.
If she do, you not my woman.
Oh my
You
god,
ain't my woman.
He's juggling 3 cherries with his
Get
tongue.
that linen off your face, bro. Before you start talking, bro.
But look, like I said, I'll let my girl. He going crazy. I'll let my girl go to a Zapp and Roger concert. I'll let her go to a
Wait.
You know what? I'll let my girl go to a Usher Chris Brown concert, but it got to be a
I got another question.
It got to be a hologram concert.
I got.
They not really.
Hold on. I got another
Bro,
question.
it's crazy.
Now that we speaking now, wait, y'all don't know y'all girls' crushes?
Before you,
Y'all don't know the women y'all deal with crushes?
I know my girl crush.
Who?
Ziggy Marley.
That nigga a little older than us too. Huh?
And he's nothing.
There's something.
Ziggy Marley, something.
My girl in love with like the.
something.
I'll be mad at my girl.
my girl-
Fuck with a nigga named Ziggy.
She can get closer to Ziggy than fucking Usher.
That's what I'm saying, nigga.
You can meet a nigga named Ziggy.
I took my girl to a Lauryn Hill concert. Look.
You can't meet a Usher.
Hey, look. This
You
a
can
real
meet a
story.
nigga Ziggy in
Hey, bro, I
fucking
took my girl
Ross.
to a Lauryn Hill concert, right?
You go to
First
fucking
thing I
Jamaica.
asked, I said, "Hey, is one of the Marleys in here, bro?" Because I can't go to the bathroom.
Oh,
man.
you can meet a nigga named Ziggy. You ain't mean to
Nah,
Usher.
I'm not fucking with y'all.
Right, nigga. He starts speaking to y'all. I'm Ziggy.
I'm like, yeah, go to Usher concert.
He started talking to her, and
When she want to go to the backyard boogies or the motherfucking bars where they got these openers.
jumping
there,
down
nah,
from the-
don't go to there.
Yeah.
bruh.
Jamaican fest and shit.
Nigga, you see a nigga in a reggae shirt, I feel intimidated off the jump. If a nigga sell incense on the streets and I'm walking by my girl, I'm on him, bro. Don't say no Rasta
He
stuff.
resembling Ziggy, like.
Yeah, nigga, if your dress is longer than 4 feet, I'm on you, bruh.
You say, hey man,
I'm on you.
on you, hey
Hey,
man.
man, you
Man.
like
What
incense.
Like nigga, did
What
you
is
say
that
man?
called? Hey, what is that called anyway?
You said man?
What is that language called anyway?
Rastafari, you know.
Rastafari, I feel like I don't know.
I think that's the religion. I don't know.
I can't say.
I don't want
Yeah,
to.
my
I
girl.
don't know.
But look, all right, look. All truth. If my girl wanted to go to a concert, she can go, but she got to have nosebleed seats.
Would it offend you if she's like, I'm gonna go to Usher concert, but we making sure we get front row?
Oh no, she know not to say that.
She can't get front row.
No,
I think I'm so like.
when she say we, I'm like, what time we leaving?
Well, she's like me and the girls.
I must be delusional though.
I
'cause
might be a girl.
I think I have to be. I think I have to be delusional, because in my mind I'm like, "Bitch, if you fucking with me, I know what I do. I know what I bring. I know how I you down. You feel me? So I'm not worried about these niggas, baby. Like the only
Hey,
time
but
it's
that-
fuck up is if I fuck up.
That don't compare to the fantasy.
Fuck the fantasy. The reality is going to outweigh the fantasy, because I know what I'm doing.
You singing some hymns?
And I know how you acting after what I'm doing.
You singing hymns in the ears now?
Listen to me. Fuck the hymn.
You singing
Usher
nice
go-
and slow in the ear?
Fuck
Yeah,
the
I'm
hymn.
about to say
You playing?
They call me the U.S.
I'm not worried about that either. I'm not worried about that.
He spelled out his full name.
in a whole verse.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
It sounds good to you.
No.
Imagine what it sounds like to them.
It sounds good, but at the same time, that's why I say I might be delusional, because I feel like I'm so arrogant. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man,
Look,
nah.
I don't give a fuck. Who go to the concert?
I would let my girl go to the Usher concert. I
Go
would let
to
her
the
go. I
concert.
would let her do everything she wants to do. I don't want to even disturb that, just so I could see what you would do.
Listen,
I'm not gonna disturb
I
nothing.
don't think my girl gonna do anything.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
saying that.
but
I'm not
this
talking
is the
about
thing,
your
though.
girl.
I'm gonna get mad if she even look at that nigga with glossy eyes, bro. I'm jealous. I'm a jealous man. Nigga, I was 19 and 20, I was getting cheated on by these hoes, bro. I'm hot. Before I was rapping like that, bro, these bitches, what? You can't go. I'm still feeling some type of way.
I feel you.
Nah, I would let her go. Let her see what she would do in a normal setting. Just because they get comfortable when you be like, can I go? Oh yeah, you can go. You front row. Go ahead, front row.
Yeah.
Do what you do. Go ahead. Because you ain't the only girl on the. You ain't the only woman on the planet.
I think I'm like, damn, y'all making me think, am I off for thinking the way I think?
You're a loser for thinking the way you think.
I mean, you got...
No, I agree with you, though. I would let my girl go, too, though.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck. Because I'm like, damn, maybe I don't care enough.
Look at Offset, right?
Because I'm not jealous. Like, you feel me? I used to be jealous. I used to be jealous and like, no, you can't do... I used to be that way, for sure. But I think life got me jaded to the point where I'm like, you think it's something better? I'll go see.
I feel you. Look at Offset.
Go see real quick.
Cardi B went to one of them football games.
Did you go? Do you think?
And I'll live with that.
And
she don't want to come back, I'll live with that.
Now she with a nigga that make more money than him.
And I will live with that. And I'm to the point where I'm like, I'm okay with that.
Nah, I'm ill-minded, bro. It's war. I need to find somebody that looks better than you.
I need to get back to that point.
I need to. Yeah. I'm about to start trying out for the next football team. Nigga, like, what you mean?
That nigga on the Seahawks, like,
oh, me, what?
Damn, so am I off? Am I the oddball out?
I agree with you.
Yeah,
but
everybody's.
I agree partly with you because, like, I think you just talking from arrogance. You're like, go see what's out there. Like, I'm just rather be like, go do what you do so I can see what you would want to do without my justification or telling you or guiding you no way. Like, and I want to see what kind of woman you are, truly to your heart.
And I'm just like, all hands on deck. You can't do this, or you know what I'm saying? All hands on deck. I'm the controller.
And I feel like that's what a lot of women need. Not people, women in specific. Like, they need that iron hand to say.
Yeah, but now when it comes to another nigga, I ain't controlling for another nigga. Go
and that's the thing though with me too though. Because it's not like I could stop you from doing something when I'm not there.
Exactly.
But I could prevent it. You feel me?
You can prevent it, but it's like...
So you think.
I think this is like a win-lose thing for me too, bro.
It is. But I feel what you said. Like, no, in all honesty, I want to be more like that. Like, where it's more... Not controlling, because
Shut up, bro. You a Virgo. You keep always talking about what you want to be more like. And it's always something that's just like, I'm the most confident person.
He is.
I'm the most confident. I want to be more like you. I want to. Like,
can I finish my sentence?
I want to care.
Can I finish my sentence?
Go on, bro.
I do want to care more.
Go on, bro.
I want to be more controlling and be like, okay, this more directional. But I just don't be giving a fuck.
You just too cool for school, huh?
Is that too cool?
I don't care. No.
I don't care.
I don't even see it as being too cool.
I don't want to talk about this right now.
Okay, we'll talk about it off camera.
We'll talk about this later.
So we move on?
Yeah,
we move on.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Where we at right now?
I was on something, though. I was on to something.
Speak it. Let's end it off. Speak it. Say it.
I can't.
Code it.
All right, put it like this. I'm trying to.
No,
all right, look.
If it's gonna put you in some shit, don't say it.
No, not me. It's gonna put you in some shit.
Don't say it. I don't want to be no shit either. Shit,
not me.
I definitely don't want.
Not me.
Definitely don't say it. Then.
I would never sabotage myself.
Don't sabotage me, nigga.
But nah, yeah,
moving on. I think they want to sabotage me though.
Yeah, hell yeah. You went to Vegas.
I wasn't in Vegas.
Hold on. I just thought about that. How did you go somewhere and get mad at us and you didn't invite us to where you went?
It was a solo trip.
We got cars.
It was a solo trip.
Okay. You went outside.
Y'all was not coming.
Yeah, I wasn't going to Reno.
And on top of that, how y'all just make plans? How all this shit happening going on? I got race cars in the backyard. I got this nigga telling me, hey, we got some shit going on.
So now we in charge of the Grand Prix.
What
the fuck?
We the reason
the Grand Prix.
We the reason Grand Prix. Soon as Breeson left, put the Grand Prix alone.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
You see what they snatch and talk about, right? The main thing I'm talking about was the goddamn podcast y'all went to. Now y'all talking about the Grand Prix because I mentioned it. Man, shut up.
Hey, move on.
Shut up.
The Grand Prix was popping though.
No, the Grand Prix was dope. I heard a bunch of
recipes of the person that got killed at the Grand Prix though.
Yeah. Was it at the Grand Prix?
Yeah.
It was during. Okay. So it was during the Grand Prix. It was on a Saturday at 5 p.m. Right here.
Bro, just say the damn shit that happened. News anchor. This ain't music topic. Say the shit.
He on our head. He said he's gonna be on our head.
Saturday 5 p.m. Just say it was a Grand Prix. What happened?
I don't even know what this
Grand Prix. What happened, nigga?
I thought I was doing that.
No, nigga.
Okay, at the Grand Prix, somebody died.
Now
I want to know the details, though.
Let's talk about the details. It could simple. Let's get the viewer to look at it and be like, "Hey, Grand Prix, somebody got killed." Now, how'd they get killed?
God damn.
Was it a gun? Was it a knife?
Okay. Damn.
Golly.
Somebody got shot over here at the Grand Prix at 5 o'clock during the day.
Yeah.
So I heard two different stories. I heard one story that is, it was two kids that was 14 years old. They was doing a gun exchange, and I heard somebody was trying to rob the other person for the gun and end up shooting them. Then I heard another story from a neighbor that the kids was arguing for a minute outside his window, allegedly, and he just started hearing shots after that. But the fact is that it was like a kid, like for 14 years old.
Damn.
Young kid.
Damn.
Over here
Rest in
died.
peace to him.
Rest in peace.
Condolences to his family. We hate to hear that, especially with kids.
Yeah, for sure. But then like the first thing that came to my mind is the music. Real shit. Like the music that that these kids is hearing is gun them up, gun them down type music. Like, so they think the shit is like acceptable without thinking about the repercussions.
Facts.
So I don't know what we have to do as like the older generation or becoming the older generation to stop. I don't even think it is nothing we can do. But I feel like a lot of the time right now, these kids are listening to this murder music and being brainwashed and thinking this shit cool.
I don't necessarily think it's the music. I think it's the home you grow up in. I think you can hear what you hear. You can hear all these violent lyrics going on. But if your home, the home you grow up in, isn't teaching you right from wrong, and you just like walk around with your head cut off, want to emulate people you see, then that's gonna mess it up. But the music is not the one to blame. It's the household before that. You feel me? Because I heard a lot of crazy music. I wouldn't like, going out here shooting up niggas and shit like that.
But you come from a time where we really was thinking. You gotta think about that.
Yeah, I mean, I come from home, but at the same time, I can't say I got good parents. You feel me? I got parents. I come from a 2-parent household. This kind of leads into another subject.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to Jadakiss.
We can't. We got like 4 minutes on this subject, but we're gonna go into the Jadakiss shit.
Yeah.
But on the other end, I got a twin brother. I'm not saying he do anything allegedly, but it's just like I feel like every human is different. It don't matter what you born into, because I know people that had their own damn apartment in Seal Beach and they
still going crazy.
Gang banging in L.A.
I think lifestyle and music do coexist.
Lifestyle and music, yes.
Yeah, and I'm saying, so what I mean by that is, if you're coming up from a lifestyle where you're surrounded by this type of things, and then the music you listen to is kind of on the same wavelength, you kind of start joining that wavelength. You start having that attitude, and when somebody disrespects you, you think about past things you heard, you think about stories you heard, you think about your situation that surrounds you. You're like, hey, this is how I gotta handle it. Instead of thinking, like me when I was growing up, I was scared of my brother, so I wouldn't really do nothing stupid.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared of him for the fact that he's bigger than me. I was scared of the fact of the repercussions. My brother knows, hey, you gonna go to jail. I'm not bailing you out. Your mama's gonna suffer. So I always thought twice. I don't think a lot of kids is having that type of thought process now. I think it's more so in the moment, I gotta defend myself. Let's go.
Yeah. And they resort to that. And I'm paraphrasing, but Pac says some shit like, you listen to the music and you know what the culture is about, like, you know what the hood is like. You feel me? So the music is a reflection of what the fuck is really going on in real life. So
it depends on the music you listen to, though, because
everybody listening to what we listening to, though.
Yeah, no, we listen to the same things, but the range of artists is so wide. You could be listening to a J. Cole that's talking about black poverty and people what's going on with black people. You could be listening to.
But that's so hard to say right now because social media then took charge of everything that we listening to.
And we think about this too. How many times we done said, or you done heard somebody say, we ain't playing J. Cole in the whip. We're not playing Kendrick in the whip.
I'm getting out of that whip.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying
no, you have.
But that's the majority of the consensus.
Yeah, that's the internet though. The internet gonna be saying all type of shit to be on the opposite end of something.
But think about the internet too. The internet actually drives the character.
But you know one thing the internet fucked up at? It took away the essence of like things going on in the streets. The internet made street motherfuckers look stupid.
Yeah.
The internet 100%. Got people that stayed on the internet. That's why people call people NPCs and all these things, because y'all sit in front of the game all day and they like the internet. Oh, they're NPC and they're this and that. Like, it took away the real element of real life.
Yeah,
to where people are now commenting. Now you got people looking at situations from the outside and just commenting, oh, you ain't gonna slide for him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You ain't gonna slide. Like,
but you gotta think about it too. That's a real impact to somebody who's trying to create an image on the internet. Once they start seeing that, they're like, okay, bet I gotta prove them wrong that I am like this, and that's what.
But to keep it a buck, let's go to these rappers. Even the majority, a lot of these rappers saying this shit on music ain't like that.
Jadakiss.
But we know that. Are
we talking about Jadakiss?
We gonna get there, but we know that because we've experienced life and we understand like this shit is entertainment. I'm talking from a perspective of these young kids who think this shit is real. This is like they hearing this shit and think these artists are really like that. it's hard to judge these kids that's listening to this music and be like, okay, you emulating these people because you think they're doing the same shit and they became successful doing the same shit you trying to do. So I don't hold them. I do hold them to some type of accountability, but at the same time, I can see where they're still so fragile, where their idols, quote unquote, or the people they're looking up to when it comes to music, is they're trying to like emulate that. So
I still hold them accountable. Even being kid, you 14, 15, 16, you still following people.
You know what's right from wrong.
You know what's right from wrong.
You do.
There's a thing in your brain that you want to be accepted by the rest of your friend group or whoever else is around you at your school. So you want to emulate what they like to be like them.
No, you do for sure, but at the same time, they're impressionable, bro. Like they're kids. They think they see shit that's cool, and in their mind it's successful, and this is how what's gonna give me more money. It's gonna give me street cred or whatever it may be. You feel me? So I can't really like hold them accountable to the standards that I'm holding y'all accountable to, because we grown men and we didn't live life and we had to go through certain shit to have this type of mindset and thought process. So being a young kid, we was influenced by a lot of fuck shit too. I did a lot of fuck shit as a kid. You did too. We all did.
Yeah, but I knew my limits. Shit.
I knew my limits too. I knew my limits too. But at the same time,
and if your limit was going above and beyond, you're gonna have to face repercussions for that, no matter how old you are.
No, facts.
So that's grown man shit right there. You want to do grown man shit, you're gonna have grown man repercussions.
And that's what a lot of these artists is not like putting in their songs, because it's not cool. But to the kids out there that's watching or maybe watching this, like, yeah, if you want to do some grown man shit that's not gonna be no positive shit,
I'm gonna let you end it off.
Then it's gonna end up being in some fuck shit, and you're gonna end up being in jail serving a lot of time. That's it.
So speaking on these kids and where they come from, we'd have Jadakiss it wasn't even recently on a Joe Budden podcast, but he had his dad. I guess they were doing some new coffee thing, or they had a coffee business they were promoting. And Jadakiss, his dad, basically said he come from a good home. He had both parents in the household. Yeah. He went to a private school, and people on the internet was just like, like, oh, this is staining Jadakiss's name. Like, what do y'all think about that?
Like I said when we was on the Viral Way podcast, like I don't like the fact that we as black people in our culture, we look at being raised in a 2-parent household is a negative. Like it takes away from who you are as like cool. Like, oh, you're not cool. You're not that cool because you came from a 2-parent house. I wish my daddy was there. Like, feel me? If it was an option for, I think, any of us, if we could have a choice, we would love to have our mom and dad there. So I feel like it's cooler to have a mom and dad in your life than the alternative. Like, you feel me? I was raised in a single family household. My mom was the main one for me. So I know the struggles and I know the hardships of having just one parent in the household. And coming from that standpoint, like, you feel me? That's just not cooler than fucking having two parents. So yeah, he had two parents in his household, but he still did what he did. You feel me? We can't take away from the lyrics. We can't take away from the music that he produced and everything that he was talking about. It was still great music, and he still is Jadakiss. You can't take nothing away from Jadakiss as an artist.
Yeah, I feel the same way. You can't take nothing away from Jadakiss, and that's another thing that's wrong with the black community. We kind of try to spite people, like, oh, like when you talking down on somebody, we've heard this a million times. Like, oh, you had your daddy in your house, or you come from a good location. Like, okay, like, learn from that shit. You feel me? Or attach yourself to that and try to be, look at that as something like you would. Don't look at your situation. Like I had both parents in the house, and I was well aware of that early in my life before I even came out here, that it is a blessing to have both your parents. Majority of people do not. I could probably name just on my one hand everybody in my life that had both their parents. Even then, when you do have both your parents in the household, I don't want to say everything, but it's not like it's fucking butterflies and flowers. Like, you feel me? Like it ain't. It ain't
the Cosbys.
Exactly.
Everybody ain't the Cosbys. You feel me? It is not the Cosbys. You feel me? So it's still situations in that household that you probably see that's like, oh shit, like, you feel me? Like man and woman dynamics. You feel me? Like, that's all I'm gonna say for my personal shit. But it ain't what everybody think.
Yeah,
you feel me? As far as my shit,
I don't personally think that this takes away from, and I think to rebut off what you were saying, that is a downfall of our culture and our community, because let's say somebody get into an argument with somebody, they're going to say, well, fool, you not gangster. You was born with a father and a mama in your house. And it's like, bro, that don't deteriorate or take away from nothing that he did on the streets. Because what you do on the streets, most of the time, you're not finna take it back to the house.
Facts.
You're going to actually hide it from the house because you know it's a good parenting house. Even if it's not a good parenting house, you're going to be scared of the repercussions of what goes on in
Because your
that
daddy
house.
there.
Exactly.
That's mainly what it is. Your pops
I think
here.
having two parents is really good. You know, you got something to look forward to. You got something to like an example of what you would like to provide for your seed. As far as the Jadakiss situation, Jadakiss done said too many real things for him not to be who he is. You know, the shit that he says, it's not from somebody taking it from an example. It's from somebody seeing it. Actually, yeah, it's might have taken an example, but it's a physical example. It's from somebody seeing it. It's not like he watched movies and then came up with all of this stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and even Jadakiss's lines in music, it ain't like he was like portraying himself to be the biggest gangster or I'm the killer. I'm a killer. I'm a hood person. I'm like all his songs was like the song Why, and you know all the freestyles he does. It's I'm sure he's been around black. Just okay, both your parents in the house, right? You go to school, you make friends. You look at their lives. You are artists. You looking at their lives that you're motivated to write about. Like you want to write about these people. Like, oh, I know my boy's situation over here is crazy. You feel me? It would be crazy if I put that over some beats and just have him kind of look at it in a different view from another point of view. Because imagine if you somebody that got only one parent, you may have a mom that's may be doing drugs or just doing some shit, and then you got your boy right here that's doing music, like writing about it. Like whoa, like you know, I ain't look at that from that point of view because I'm in it right now. But like you feel me? I think that's what Tupac did too. You feel me? Like
that's exactly what Tupac did. Because Tupac had a great mom. I'm not too sure about his father's situation, but Tupac was like a poet. He did like acting classes.
He went to acting school.
You know what I'm saying?
He had the Panthers
and he
around
ended up
him.
becoming one of the biggest West Coast quote gangsters we had.
Now that you talking, now that you say that, I don't know where it got confused in music to where you had to be the person doing it to where you were the one illustrating what you saw in your view. Yeah, you feel me? Like
I think beef,
but it
like
seems
dissing each other on wax.
But you can still diss somebody and just not have to.
No, but I'm saying that's where it came from. I think people was like, oh, well, you're not a gangster, so I'm about to rap about how you're faking your life. And that's when it started becoming like an insult to you to be.
So I think it came from like when the real artistry kind of left hip hop, when you ain't really have to have skill, when it just became, oh, you're a real street guy. You're making music. The music is not that good, but we can build it up to being good. But you're a real street guy. I'm gonna give you respect because I know you really out here doing this shit.
Yeah, that's these white.
I'm scared to fucking really.
That's these white folks and labels.
Yeah, it could be.
Because when you on the outside looking in, like we can take No Jumper for an example. Just like Adam could easily be a person at a label that's trying to sign somebody to music and just so fantasize about just what they're talking about. Like, oh my God, he said he did this.
That
and
you don't hear the music for real.
You ain't hearing what's going on. You just like the story. But the story is great for good artistry. Like if you got a good story, that's what these marketing people be telling you. When these PRs be telling you, like, what's your story? Like that's why people feel like they have to say something a little more than they actually
exaggerated.
Exaggerated.
Look at Dirk. Dirk still had a father even though he was in jail. He still had his father. He had his mom too. Are y'all saying that Dirk wasn't like that, even though he's going through a Fed case right now for murders and conspiracies and all of that?
I mean, in the beginning, I don't know. I mean, he was there.
His father was
around
there.
there.
Yeah, he
was
had a
around
father.
there.
Just his father ended up going to jail, but like his father, even though he's in jail, he's still in his life.
Yeah,
that's still a sufficient person that you're looking up to and going for guidance.
Yeah, no facts.
I feel like if you are there, it's like kind of like a news reporter. If you witnessing things, I'm not talking about like super duper crimes going on, but if you are in the mix of things going on, you should be able to rap about this shit in a good way.
Facts.
That your boy next to you that's actually doing some shit will be like, ooh, I when you playing the music, like I really fuck with that. I really felt that. You know, like you really the one, the way you illustrated what I'm going through. You feel me? Or you illustrated what my boy's going through. It ain't necessarily what you're going through, but I know you're there to see it. That's like your homie going through some shit. And you get to put it on wax. That's incredible to me.
So, okay, let me just get some clarification. Are y'all saying like, okay, so back in the day, the news anchors were the ones that just were reporting what's going on in the news, but now, the motherfuckers that's causing the news to be reported, they ones that's doing it and reporting it.
Kinda.
Yeah, for a small portion of it. Not
little
everybody,
bit.
but yeah, it's looking like it. Like these people coming, these younger people coming up, like the Bloodhound niggas and all that. You know, people. Once Chief Keef came out,
That's why I keep there. Yeah.
once Chief Keef came out and the Chicago scene started getting popular and stuff, it started to be
like a pandemic.
It's so many layers to it. So it's like that, and then you have the fans, right? But then the fans start off as us, like, you feel me, like with the black people fans, right? To where we like, oh, we fuck with that song, you feel me? We don't necessarily care that you doing it. We know where you come from, but we all black and we come from where we come from. So it's like we see that, but then you have the next layer of fans after that. It's like them white people that's just so geeked up. They never experienced this shit.
But then it's gonna draw another question that I think a lot of people gonna ask, because that's the question that's growing up in my mind when you saying this. So all our OGs that we listen up to, all the West Coast artists that we looked up to as gangster rap, they wasn't doing that shit. They wasn't really out there. Ice Cube, Dub C.
Ice Cube wasn't.
You feel me? Like,
He wasn't.
No.
disrespect,
In
but
my eyes, if you
Dub C, DJ Quick, Easy E.
Think about it though. How long do it take to make one song? Let's talk about DJ Quick.
Back then?
Let's talk about DJ Quick. DJ Quick.
He said he wasn't a gangster though. He
I'm not
even
saying
said
he
his
was
song
a
he wasn't a
gangster. I'm
gangster.
just using him as an example. I'm not saying nobody's a gangster or they wasn't. But when you're making music, you have to make the beat. Get the beat right. You got to go write lyrics to the beat. That is time-consuming things. You're not doing both at the same time. You're not heavy in the streets. Now, you may be in.
This is the thing, though. There is people who are heavy in the streets who's doing the time-consuming. Like, and that's why I think Chief Keef is a good example. Because before Chief Keef, we never really seen young people that was really doing what they say they was doing. And then when Chief came out, people were like, oh, my gosh, like, this guy shot at the cops, and he's making music about killing people, and people are really dropping like flies around him. That became a pandemic because everybody was so fascinated by it, they wanted to be like it. You know, you got people saying gang and on the gang and
on phone now.
Yeah, and then you got to think about it too. I never seen people diss dead people in music until
that's
I remember before that it was kind of like
taboo to be,
like don't do it.
Yeah,
like if you do it, people be like, "Oh my gosh,
yeah.
you did this." Now it's like, yo, you're not having a hit song without dissing a dead person, and this did derive from this kid.
Yeah, smoking.
Yeah, it works with Chief Keef and how they came out with it. But you could diss dead people now. You're not about to blow up.
But where did it derive from?
It derived from
the
Chicago
think about
people,
that Chicago shit. It went to New York drill. You got people in Canada now doing that shit. People in the South are starting to catch on. We caught on now. Like, we're doing it now. Like, I done seen people talk about Draco in their raps. I'm like, damn, like, y'all not scared of the repercussions of that? And I think people don't really give a fuck. I think the money and the viewership outweighs the repercussions to people now.
Yeah.
It's like, I'd rather have
I think people forget that it's something after this. You gotta die one day. You feel me? This physical realm that we in right now is just temporarily lived. Like, this is all snippets. You feel me? So you gotta leave this motherfucker one day.
They gotta think about the physical realm as in when you're still alive too.
No,
though.
but when you know that, you gotta think about that too. But at the same time, everything that you do, I believe everything you do in this physical realm is gonna reflect what happens after you leave this motherfucker.
They not worried about that.
And that's why I say that disassociation is coming from.
But they
because we're not being taught that.
But they don't. I don't think they should worry about that. The reason why I say that is because obviously a lot of people aren't into that religious type of thing. But worry about your life. Worry about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Worry about waking up.
Yeah.
Worry about going to bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can say something right now and probably get away with it for a year. But as soon as you come across that wrong path.
But this is the thing I be
karma.
confused about people, right? We all been somewhere with somebody shooting, right?
Yeah.
Everybody run. Everybody got the same facial expressions. So when you staring over the barrel of a gun, you still got the same facial expressions, same thoughts. I'm about to die. Oh my God, I am afraid. So you're doing all this stuff, running your damn mouth, talking.
So you said keep the same energy.
If you gonna be that,
be that.
Don't. I respect that.
Yeah.
Now if that's you to the core,
Then that's you.
Yeah.
Facts.
But if you're not gonna be that, if a nigga got one up on you and you staring down the barrel of a gun, and you acting like a regular human, I don't fuck with that.
Hey, because that shit, I'm gonna tell you off.
I don't fuck with that.
Draco, he was like that. And he stood on it. When death was in his face, he still stood his ground. But we also seen what it turned out to be.
Yeah.
Somebody taking this man's life. and we wasn't able to even really like experience and for him to experience and live out what he was destined to be. It was short lived, and it was because he was keeping it so real. I mean, even with Nip, Nip was keeping it so real. His choices that he made had him come to that conclusion. And it's like sometimes we got to step back and just belittle ourselves and be like, I bet I'm still just a man.
But that's the thing about men. You feel me? When men got fragile egos, their egos lead them to be something that they shouldn't be pushing towards.
Because nobody think they, like, yeah, we know that death is certain, but nobody think I'm going to die. Like, you feel me? Even though I know one day I have to leave this motherfucker, I don't think that I'm going to leave this motherfucker. You feel me? Yeah. Like, even in my situation where had my little situation where I, like, death was right there. Like, I still didn't feel like I was about to die. I'm like, nigga, this is, damn. Like, so when you face it, it's a different mindset. It's a different, like, it alters your perspective a little bit. Like, okay, my life is fragile. But if you ain't never experienced that, then you thinking like, man, yeah, I know I got to go one day, but I'm going to be old as fuck one day. I'm going to be fucking in my bed, sleep, and I'm going to die from sleeping. Like, you feel me?
But to me, if you out...
But when you face it, even when you out here in the streets, bro, I had a conversation with my dad who been shot 11 times. You feel me? And his experience is the same way as how I said it. Like, I still didn't think I was going to die. Like, I was there. I experienced the shit, but I came out of it. And these young kids, I don't feel like they ain't really going through this real shit. Like, you feel me? They think that life is it's like a NPC. Like, you feel me? I can get recharged back. Once you gone, you gone. It's a wrap.
You gone.
It's a wrap.
Either you gonna be gone like that, or if you gonna keep running the streets and shit like that, trying to do street shit, you gonna end up in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My partner, he was living like that. He paralyzed now. He wish he could take all of that shit back.
Or that. Yeah.
No, but like,
yeah.
And he told me, he's like, bro, I wish I would have died.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I can't move my arms, my legs.
Yeah.
All I could do is turn my head. And he's like, Tay, I wish I could take all that shit back. Because now all y'all walking around and lollygagging, having fun.
Life goes
I can't
on.
even take a piss by myself. And that's the worst when a man tell you, bro, I wish I would have died.
Because a lot of these people,
facts.
a lot of these people get off on being the aggressor. It's fun when you the aggressor and you got the medal in your hand and you like, where you from? You the aggressor. But when you doing that, you still got somebody that's gonna come after you. So you should know both halves of it. Just because you the aggressor don't mean you gonna be the nigga that's being pushed up on one day and you down bad and now you stuck. You feel me? So it should be both. Because if you willing to be aggressor, then you need to be willing to take what comes to you.
It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Yeah, and that's how life work. That's how life work. If you running down on something and you just the one always, oh yeah, I'm the nigga.
Come back.
That's how life work. It's a pendulum, nigga. So when the moment you step out and do that, just know. You feel me? Like, what's that 2 bucks on? I see death around the corner.
Bar, bro. It's a pendulum. That's a bar.
It is.
But the pendulum could swing however you sway it to be. Like,
you can't sway the pendulum.
But no, I'm gonna say this: you can. A lot of unfortunate shit happen in life for sure. But I believe in karma, and I don't think karma just is a negative thing. I think karma it could be a positive thing too. Like, if you put good into the world, you put a lot of good shit gonna happen to you. It's a lot of unfortunate shit that happen for sure. But I guarantee you push negativity all the time, negativity gonna come back to you tenfold regardless.
I think karma is only a good thing if you reflect and learn from it.
Yeah, but it could be a good thing. Like a lot of people,
it's only a good thing.
When people think of karma, they only think of a negative shit. Like, I've had a lot of good karma because I feel like I put a lot of good into me, into the world, into people. You feel me? I've experienced some negative karma as well, but I also take heed to the positive karma I've seen as well.
Yeah, and
I think that's a lot of people don't speak about that. And that need to be noted too.
Yeah, this shit came from Jada. Listen, anyways, back on Jada. Yeah, Jada, you still that dude, man. Top
Jada,
5 dead or alive.
Facts.
Man, he did songs with Mariah Carey.
Damn,
bro.
that was all off of Kiss
from him. Yeah, but I mean, this is real life situations, dog.
Yeah.
Like, even with like, oh boy, the person dying from at the Grand Prix. You know, all this shit derived from the same situation. Just think better. You know, make better decisions. You as a person, not even just as a man, woman, man, female, boy, girl, kid, everything. Think twice before you make your decisions. I done seen a person react off of something and his life get taken, and it could have been way different.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in them positions where when I just hopped out the motherfucking car and started doing dumb shit, I could have died 1,000,000 times. That's why my life is a whole different structure for me.
Yeah, you know, when you younger and stuff, you do have to take those, you know, learning situations because things are going to happen. Whether regardless, whether it's in a small frame or a big frame, things are going to happen regardless to you where you have to learn from it. And hopefully it ain't to the extent of the farthest thing that, you know, like to where now because we all seen people that go to the furthest and everybody looking at them like, whoa, the energy behind them is just like, God damn.
Yeah.
And it just come back around. Boom. Now it's at them. Like, cause the energy you pushing is too high.
Yeah.
It's too high on some negative shit. So it's going to come back to you and hit you.
Life gonna spank that ass. If your daddy ain't, life is. You feel me? If your daddy ain't there, your mom ain't there to spank that ass. Life, you live long enough, life gonna spank that ass and it's gonna make you fold to what you need to be.
Even if you hard headed too, even if they both there, you might just be hard headed.
Yeah,
you feel me? And
but the most hard headed motherfucker is life. I don't give a fuck how
Hard
badass
head, got a
you
soft
is.
ass.
You feel me? Yeah, life gonna make you.
Know that.
Yeah, life gonna make you sit the fuck down.
This shit getting deep.
It is. Let's get some other shit. I gotta pee real quick.
Ja Rule finally decided to clap back. No pun intended. Y'all remember that song, Clap Back? So he got on Twitter and just started trying to blaze 50. I'm gonna start reading them. He said, you know, he adding 50 cents. Suck my dick, you bitch ass nigga. I already ate your
Wait. Whoa.
Bro, he jumped off the ledge.
Who's talking right now?
Ja Rule.
Oh, this is Ja Rule.
Ja Rule is saying this to 50 Cent. He says, suck my dick, you bitch ass nigga. I already ate your lunch. Shut up. Exclamation points. This the next one. Nigga, you a used car salesman. Everything you do is trash music. One good album after that, trash liquor, trash TV shows. Yeah, I said it, trash. Damn. How many times you gonna make the same show that coke stepped and parenting trash character, trash nigga? You the garbage man. He quoted a video from 50 Cent somebody posted on Twitter. He said, you're right. He told the feds Murder Inc. had him shot and they put us under the federal indictment. He got shot 9 times and didn't do nothing. Stop glazing this clown. No, pause. None of that shit. Get off my dick. Blow the... Okay, I ain't know that one. Never seen one. They talking about Power. He said, I never seen one episode. We saw it over here. Damn. When your girl want to watch it, I don't know what you're doing over there, Ja Rule. But the first tweet he put before all that was, I got a day off tour. I got time today.
I didn't even know he was touring.
Nobody knew he was touring. Ja, nobody knew he was touring.
At all.
We were still thinking about that that show you put on that you had niggas in fucking tents and.
I want to know why bro just started like popping off the ledge right there. What gave him the gusto?
Kanye.
Is it Kanye? Damn.
Why you say Kanye?
Because ever since Kanye started going crazy, everybody's I'm going to go crazy too. Fuck it.
I think he is taking a page off that book. And so I think he don't sleep well at night when knowing he lost that to the biggest extent.
But damn, it's been so long.
It's still beef, though.
It's been so long, though.
50 is still mad at this nigga.
Damn.
I just think he just... One thing, Ja, you're lying. You saw Power. Stop the cap.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
Power was great.
He said, we solid over here. Ja, shut up.
Power was great.
You did not watch that. And all this should have been going on when you made Clap Back. It was too much time when 50 was on your bumper.
I feel like it's way too much time that passed for bro to be popping out the way he popping. But he could just be fed up. Maybe he like, fuck this shit. Hey, whatever happens, I'm old enough right now, I'm ready to die. So fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. I don't give a fuck about none of the repercussions.
Well, no, what it was is because 50 had said that stuff about Irv Gotti when he died.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And, you know, he felt some type of way, which you supposed to. I understand that was your man, but it's like, bro, you could have been this tough when you was getting your career stepped on, demolished, and thrown from wall to wall, bro.
But it's different. It's different if your homie can't take up for herself and somebody still talking shit.
Y'all couldn't take up for yourself at that time.
Yeah, right. It wasn't like he was saying to stop saying shit and he was saying shit towards the right now. Like nigga, like he been talking about y'all from the jump. He say something, it ain't like he switched up and like, oh, Sweetie Cent saying something about it. He's been saying this. It's been like decades.
Yeah. Facts.
Shut up. Let him talk about you. Just shut the fuck up.
Did 50 respond to that?
He's going to.
The nigga already bought all his damn tickets at his shows. He had no fans there.
I think, see, if I was 50, I'd probably just laugh at it and let the fans, because I know the fans is going to laugh at him and not really entertain it that
50
much.
gonna say something.
But 50 going to say something. But I think, yeah, you're just too late, bro.
It's too late.
Like, the bully stuff ain't going to work no more. We don't think you.
We don't believe you.
We don't, and it's not even that we don't believe you, because maybe you had done some things, but from the stories I heard, you got beat up in Atlanta by 50. They said he approached 50 with one of them little baseball bats you hang on your car mirror. And, for real.
50 look like
And they say he started swinging, and 50 took the bat and beat him up.
that's crazy.
And then
I have a bat for 52. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
fuck
fuck a bat.
mirror.
Get blick.
I have a bat for him. But do y'all think this is something that's like, okay, you won the battle, but I want to win the war
I hope
Who?
type shit? Ja
Jay-Z?
Rule.
Ja
Ja
Rule.
Rule.
I mean, Ja Rule winning the war.
not. He's not.
I mean,
the
He-
war's
the
already
war's
done.
done.
bro.
He lost
The
the
war-
battle in the
do
war.
y'all think okay? Do y'all think for beef like that is the war?
He lost the war 10 years ago.
It's like
the battle was something quick. I feel like you feel me after like that quick little.
It's like when Obama went and took Osama, and then all the people around are just like mad. Okay, be mad, but you're gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be
because
mad.
now I think about it, there were so many opportunities where you could say something like when he bought all your tickets to your show and then clowned you, you still didn't say nothing. Don't wait till it's all. It's like when somebody just slapped you up, left you sitting down in the corner, and he walk away.
would talk shit.
The next day, I'll fuck him up.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
beat
whoop his ass.
Like nigga, he was just here. You got dirt on your ass, nigga. Like
Oh, man, you still got dirt in
You
your
got-
ears, bro.
yeah, just go home.
I think Ja Rule need to chill, bro, because when he does this, it just puts him in a it just sets him way back to where he was. If he would have just kept being Ja Rule, just kept doing this little R&B rap tracks and stayed on tour.
Great music, by the way. I
Yeah,
love Ja Rule
of course we love
yeah,
Ja
for
Rule,
sure.
but he would have been straight. But now every show you go to, you gonna have a fan out there saying, 50 did you wrong? And where's your career? And then they're gonna bring up the tickets for that one show when he had people in tents and he was giving them ham sandwiches and
yeah,
shit like that.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
But do y'all think that what Ja Rule is saying in that is that 50 Cent told on him and told the feds
he just
to
saying
come
shit.
indict Murder Inc.
It wasn't. See, nowadays it would be considered lightweight snitching because he did say some names in the Holy Quran.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but nobody went to jail for the things that he said. I think when he named the dude Homo, who I guess allegedly shot him, he was dead already.
True.
Remember
true.
he said that song, something that said Homo next
Homo
week
shot
Homo
me
got
next
shot
time. Yeah,
down.
yeah.
So, it did kind of coexist with a Rico too because they was funneling money to Supreme McGriff, but it wasn't about no murders. It wasn't about no attempted. It's about money laundering. Because he started Murder Inc. with his bread, and y'all was paying him back while he was in the feds, and y'all were pretty much supplying a kingpin. Because Supreme McGriff ain't really just known for all of that. He was known for the coke, allegedly,
Yeah.
the drug sales, and controlling a lot of aspects of music
Yeah.
at that point.
But is that snitching if you saying what somebody else did? Like
Yeah,
is Jules?
it's lightweight snitching. It's
Ja Rule's, yeah, he's
it's dry
snitching saying that he's somebody else snitching.
But
You
then
doing
Ja
the same
Rule was
shit.
snitching too.
That's what I'm saying.
Ja Rule was snitching too because he was telling about how the in the Hit Factory situation happened when I guess they stabbed up 50, how 50 and them came and turned off the I forgot exactly how he said it. Let me.
Oh, with Black and
Yeah,
when
but
he
it was
turned off the lights and
it
shit.
was something else that happened, and he was like, "Yeah, 50 and them did this." It's like, bro, I know you're trying to put yourself back on a pedestal, but it's too late. That shit done demolished and got it got rusted, nigga. You step on that motherfucking platform, it's gonna fall through.
Yeah, it's
a
over. He
wrap.
can't even step back on the platform
Yeah,
for
just
sure.
like
Because he
This
had
is
so
done.
many opportunities to eat. Because y'all got to think when 50 Cent was dissing, 50 Cent first like big single was Wankster.
yeah, nah,
Right?
well,
In the club.
no,
No. Wankster came before in the club.
Yeah, Wankster came before the club. But as far as like Universal, it was Wankster. But his first big shit was the Holy Quran.
His first big shit was How to Rob.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the one that really put him on the map was Holy Quran because that's when he was in New York and all the New York niggas was
Yeah,
like, oh,
they was
it
mad.
true
But what
stories.
album was the Holy Quran?
I think it was called 50's the Future.
Okay, but
It was a mixtape too, by the way.
Ja Rule had all opportunity musically. I'm not even gonna say on no street shit. Musically to stand his ground, and he let 50 do Wankster, Holy Quran, clap. I mean, fucking in the
I Smell
I
Pussy.
smell
I Smell
pussy.
Pussy.
Back down. That's like 4 fucking tracks.
But
that Ja Rule wasn't
yeah.
doing shit on.
But you know what really stopped, like smacked Ja Rule and put him on his ass? It was Eminem. A lot of people don't know that.
What the hell? Remember?
Because he said something
it was-
about Haley.
He said, and then they triple team. Remember that
They-
song?
they all
remember
were
the Hail Mary song? Where the fuck did Busta Rhymes come on that song?
Because Busta Rhymes was Aftermath at the time.
Okay.
And you know, and Ja Rule was talking about Aftermath.
But then,
so
but
you
then
gotta
in the
step
lyrics,
in.
he's like, "Hey Jeffrey, what you come involve with me for? Like, was this nigga Ja Rule high on ecstasy just talking about everybody?
He probably was.
probably-
You know, at the time they do say a lot of shit how they was on ecstasy a
Yeah.
lot too.
If
Yeah,
you go
he
back to
probably
that
was.
Hail Mary song, all of them said it high on X. Like you thinking you
Oh, you
Tupac?
think they wasn't? They was. They was
Ja Rule-
gone.
And Ja Rule did think he was Tupac too.
Yeah.
You gotta think. This nigga Ja Rule got a baritone voice, nigga. To think you
Baritone.
gotta be on ecstasy. Like I'ma sing.
Oh, everything.
Girl, you'll stare
Yeah.
those eyes. He was on a good Molly.
And you know it's crazy too, dog. I don't think I ever seen a faster downfall than that. Like he was on
Then
top
what,
of
Ja
the
Rule?
world. Yeah.
You know what it
He was doing
was?
shit.
You know what it was? He ignored this nigga because Ja Rule was up here.
Mm-hmm.
50 Cent was coming up, but fast. And he was so cocky and arrogant that he thought 50 Cent was never going to reach that.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like patting him down like, got too hot to handle. And he tried to come and clap
Yeah,
back.
you know,
I thought clap back was so corny.
No,
We going to clap back.
Listen,
We gonna
I ain't
clap
gonna hold
back.
you. I thought he had a chance with from New York.
Oh, yeah, that
he
shit was a
actually,
banger.
That was a
That was
hit.
a banger.
because he actually fucking created the Fantastic Three with him, Ja Rule, Fat Joe, and Jada. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they was all going at the
Yeah,
50.
Yeah.
But I don't think they understand the machine that 50 had behind him. He had Jimmy Iovine, he had Dre, and he had the biggest artist in the world at that time,
Mm-hmm.
Eminem.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just wasn't happening.
It just
they
wasn't
gave him
gonna
too
work.
much. They gave him too much
Time and leverage.
time and leverage. Like
much.
he didn't have it at first, but Ja Rule was
Nigga
on a
figured
whole
it out.
other type of music.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't even on it. 50 came in hood. It was I got shot.
Motherfucker came out with a bulletproof vest.
We were so geeked off him getting shot 9 times. Like,
Bro,
we was just,
yes.
like we was like, whoa.
What?
I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
die. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. I thought that nigga was gonna die.
And you know what's crazy? We didn't even experience him when he got shot. We experienced after the fact when he was talking about it.
Yeah.
We was all just like,
This is crazy.
The bulletproof vest he was wearing on stage
Yeah.
and shit. We
nah.
like,
But,
whoa.
but then you know what else it was too though? When we would see his live concerts and he'll really be throwing chairs at people,
You guys
flicking
think
water
we-
at, you know what I'm saying?
It
Damn.
was a
So
lot of bullshit.
are we infatuated by like craziness?
like I said
'Cause this
This
earlier,
time I think we was young.
we was infatuated by the
So
story. Yeah.
from the same shit that these young people seeing right now.
But we didn't. We wasn't going out there trying to get shot 9 times.
Nobody was trying to go be 50
Yeah.
Cent.
We
That's
were just.
We
were
knew
just
he
like-
was one person of one.
That's true. That's
And you know,
true.
and you
But
know
we was
what else
infatuated
too?
by that.
What else was? At that time, DMX was still alive, but he was coming down from his hiatus.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was really a calm. It was only Eminem. And you know, Eminem, even though he was a great rapper, his shit was like kind of corny, funny rap. You know,
New
he
York
talked-
was at a calm.
Yeah, he talked about Backstreet Boys and
Yeah, he said
and Christina
yeah,
Aguilera. shit.
Yeah.
When this
Funny
dude
shit.
50 came out, it was
Hood.
like, oh shit, this is a gangster. And then what I think what made it way bigger was he came to the West Coast and start fucking with Dre and start getting them beats and them relationships. Like, you know, he was fucking with Snoop.
That'd be the best nigga. Even till today, that's the best thing for a nigga that could
To go somewhere else. And,
somewhere
and
else.
represent
That's
his,
why I always
yeah.
say Oath to Gritos to the state in Houston. If a nigga Nipsey went to New York. Nipsey was in New York and
would've been
shit.
good
Like
in New
it
York.
just looks better because everybody knows you out here. Once you go somewhere else, they're like, "Whoa,
Like, what's this sound?
I
What's
see
the
you in a,
difference?
I see you
Yep.
in a different light now
Yeah.
because you with these people and
Yep.
you making connections out
yeah,
there."
even when YG first came up, remember he went to Atlanta with Jeezy now.
Yeah,
We
you
was
feel me?
fucking
Just
with
looks
that.
different because we all know you out here already. You ain't got nothing to prove to us out here.
Right.
You going out there, you mixing with these people now. That people see you in another light.
No, it's real shit.
Yeah, it's over for you, Ja Rule. Stop doing that. We'll be on the next.
Yeah, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Cut that motherfucker
Speaking
shit
of
out.
speaking of drugs, they was on ecstasy and shit.
Oh
We
yeah.
know that.
YG was on
Was
some shit
YG
too.
on
Like,
ecstasy at Coachella?
Man, I saw that.
YG
bruh,
was on
man.
some
Listen,
shit.
man.
I've seen the video. We gonna have the video in the corner.
I'm not going to put nothing on no man's name, especially that's my dude now. But
Yeah.
boy, your jaw was moving.
That motherfucker.
My nigga, hey, look, my boy YG was on a good
He was
one.
a good
dog.
one.
And
Hey, he
you
was
see how he
enjoying
was
himself.
talking? Yeah. Niggas talk about LA like, ooh. I said, oh yeah,
He was
feeling
so
it.
expressive, right?
Bro, he was on his shit.
Him and his homeboy, the other nigga that was in it.
Hey, they on that. That's that.
When they
Coachella
walked away, he
vibe,
was like,
though.
"Yeah, appreciate you, my man. Everybody's so nice."
That was that Coachella vibe. Shit, speaking of Coachella, did y'all see the acts?
I only saw like one performance that was like Shoreline Mafia. I didn't see everybody else. I just saw the behind the scenes of Coachella, like what people were paying $10,000 for and shit.
I
like,
seen Shoreline. I
Right.
think they had a good set. My favorite set though was Yeet.
Yeet had a set in there?
Yeet?
Man, Yeet set was
I
great.
fuck with Yeet.
This nigga Yeet brought out like a 50-foot tall bell. And you know that's what he's known for on his beats, that bell.
Yeah.
Bro, Yeet fucked it up.
That's
And
hard.
I was looking at it and I kind of felt like he was going after an artist.
Who?
Playboy Cardi.
I ain't see none of the
They
Coachella
shouldn't go
song,
at
no.
Cardi because he kind of birthed everything they did.
No, but I think
man.
that's what it is.
And Yeet don't. No, I'm on Yeet's side. Shout out Yeet. Yeet from Fullerton. Y'all know Yeet from
Yeah,
Fullerton?
you from out here.
Yeet from out here for sure.
But no, I think
you
I
don't
think
even- you
I
don't even
kind
know
of
the
put two and two together. I'm like, okay, so why isn't Yeet at Rolling Loud? And I'm like, oh, maybe Rolling Loud and Coachella, they got like some type of dispute. If
You know you can't always do both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
you perform it here, you can't perform
Yeah,
here.
you can't
Why?
do that.
So I mean, I think it's just
It's
constant
contracts.
beef. Yeah, it's
contracts.
contract
You
beef.
think Coachella not about to let you perform at Rolling Loud
Rolling
before they get here, and they
they-
vice versa.
Because think about it. Oh, Jeezy didn't perform at Coachella. He got brought. I mean, at Rolling Loud, he got brought out,
Oh shit!
but he
I
didn't
ain't know that.
perform there.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
And so I think with Playboy Cardi had the biggest performance at Rolling Loud
Yeah,
by
facts,
far.
facts.
I think Yeet was like, I got to one up you. And when I was just looking at it, I'm like, okay, it's some type of
Little beef.
indivisible beef
Yeah.
going on. And they both do the same type of music, but we
Yeah.
also know that Cardi birthed that type of
Sound and all that.
and that fandom when fans just want to rage.
But I ain't gonna lie, Yeet is a little more creative as far as vocally and how he attacking the beat than Cardi to me.
I've
I've listened to. I still listen to this Yeet album, one of the first ones he made. Bro, know how to like bounce on the beat and do these different cadences and stuff like that.
I'll say
It's a little more put together, like
because
than
I'm starting to
Cardi's
see
me.
Cardi. I'm starting to see Cardi do different voice spectrums too.
Yeah, but sometimes they nasty to me. Like Yeet know how to do. He know how to do it like Future do it. Like how
Okay.
when Future was in his prime, but it's like Playboy Cardi-esque, but it's still like it's interesting.
He
I
put his
got
own twist to it.
once the people first told me about Yeet, I went to go listen to it. I
Yeet
heard
hard.
it and I'm like, bro, hard.
Yeah, Yeet
bro, hard.
Yeah.
He ain't lyrical or nothing, but just the way he attacked the way he do his melodies and change his voice and shit like that, it goes.
But you don't think that's a birth from Cardi?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a birth from Cardi, but you know, like we gotta bring Side Baby into this shit too,
Yeah, Sada Baby.
because
did
he was
good
doing that
Cardi,
before
yeah.
Cardi.
Sada- Yeah.
We were just talking about
Shout out
that.
to Sada Baby.
Yeah.
So
no,
I'm-
not Sada Baby.
No, Side Baby,
Yeah, Sada Baby.
Oh, Sada. Okay,
Yeah, the
okay.
nigga from Atlanta. That
Yeah,
pull
yeah,
up
not
with
Sada.
a stick.
Side.
I thought you about
Pull
to
up
say
with a
Sada,
stick,
but yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, pull up with a stick. Yeah, he
That
go-
nigga hard.
Yeah, yeah.
I know
He
really
been
hard.
doing that deep voice shit
Sada Baby hard.
before. But you know, him and Cardi got beef. They from rival hoods, I guess. So
I know I saw like you saw that Trap Lil Ross shit
Yeah.
on Cardi.
yeah, so
It's
I guess that's
interesting.
where that come from too. But hey, man, I was looking to see at least one Future performance, Rolling Loud or Coachella, and I ain't seen that one. I'm mad.
One
about
who?
that. A Future.
Future might be chilling right now. I don't think he on that right now. He doing that
Yeah.
year in year out. He probably chilling.
Oh, I also seen Ty Dolla $ign. I think he was dope. He put his brother on the big screen.
Ty was at both.
Yeah, no, but he
he did
wasn't.
come out for Carnival at.
But he wasn't.
He wasn't.
he wasn't a live performer,
Okay.
though.
Oh, he was a performer at
Yeah,
Coachella though.
No, yeah, he was a performer
Okay.
at Coachella.
Okay.
But yeah, Ty was hard. He put his brother on the big screen. I was infatuated with Tyler.
Tyler,
Tyler's
Tyler,
beautiful.
man.
That's a beautiful woman.
That's a different type of being right there.
Oh, you know what I saw too?
Did she hit
Chris
one?
Brown talking to a Karuchi.
Oh, I did
Oh,
see
I
that
seen
too.
that.
My boy Manchester was there.
Yeah, somebody
I
was
saw
like,
that.
hey,
I want them to get back together.
You know, she want him now.
Fuck
Well,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
she-
yeah.
She want him back.
she's showing teeth. She was like, I'm
Yeah,
like,
she, and you saw he, and it looked at gangster because he was standing on the couch looking down to
Yeah,
her
like,
talking. You know,
Yeah.
She was showing teeth. She was happy.
I seen Tiana Taylor. She was spending that Iman Shumpert money.
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
She was-
I wanted to lick her stomach when I seen her.
What?
I wanted to lick her stomach.
Nigga, her six
I
pack
don't
is
like
way.
girls with six
Her
packs.
6-pack is way
I don't
too tough.
either, but
That's just-
hers, she just looked good, and like the shit she be wearing just look good. Like,
Wait, hold on. I gotta say this too, dog. We've been seeing Tiana Taylor since we was like 14, 15.
Sweet
Remember
16,
Sweet 16?
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. She been in the game
Right.
for a
She
minute.
been
It's
in it
like
for a
20
minute.
years plus, huh?
Yeah, she been in for a minute. For a
Man,
minute.
shout out to Tiana Trump. I mean, shout out to Tiana Trump too. Matter of fact, hey, shout out to Tiana Trump. Y'all know where my mind is.
Hell,
I
everything.
see.
That's crazy.
I see where your mind at. He said, "Shout out
Yeah,
to
shout
Tiana
out to
Trump."
Tiana
Bro
Taylor,
said
man.
Shout
Tiana
out.
Taylor was spending that Iman Shepherd money.
She was.
But Chris Brown was talking to Tiana Taylor too. They've been kind of like at odds too. You remember when Rihanna was getting on Tiana
yeah.
Taylor?
Oh yeah, yup.
She was cooking her.
And I think Tiana Taylor had said something about Chris Brown in a negative way not too long ago.
What she
Yeah,
said?
they did have situations, but
I
they
think it was
seemed like
something.
they was cool.
Yeah, I think it was something about some music or something. I'm not too sure, but they
I
look like they
forget.
on good terms now.
Yeah, they definitely talked. You could tell like they all ran into each other like, oh shit. You feel
Chris
me?
Brown
Like,
doing his concert too coming up. Shout out to Chris Brown.
yeah.
My
Hey.
girl's not going.
I was about to ask you, your girl going?
No.
She can't go to see Breezy. What if she was like, hey yo, like I paid the extra band, get the picture too.
No.
Oh yeah, the picture. See, okay, that's our draw line. You ain't about to go fucking.
She
meet
can't
and
do the
greet.
picture?
You ain't about to go meet and
Bro,
greet
them
this nigga.
pictures was breaking up marriages.
Hell yeah.
That's them girls that. What if she just do a regular picture? Like,
You ain't about to go meet and
No.
greet this nigga.
like he just got his arm around her. Like, hey,
No,
she
you
just
can't
like,
post
hey.
it.
No.
Even if you listen, if you take that picture, you're never gonna post it. Keep it in your phone.
You think she ain't gonna post? She gonna post that.
She's
motherfucker.
not gonna post it.
That motherfucker gonna get
I'm
posted.
breaking up with you.
Hey, that shit gonna get posted and promoted, nigga.
I'm gonna block you and unfollow
She
you.
gonna pay. She gonna pay the dub to promote that shit. The world
That
gonna see.
shit, that shit going to the page and the story.
That's gonna be the profile picture.
The story gonna be like new post,
New post. Go see who it is. Surprise.
new post.
Surprise. They gonna be like, take that shit off.
Me and Chris.
I'm blocking you. I ain't gonna tell you take it off.
That's
I ain't never
funny
gonna
as
see
hell.
you or it.
See you or it.
Get out of here. Shit,
Would you let your girl take the
Nah,
Chris
you
Brown
ain't,
picture?
that's doing too much.
Why not?
That's doing too much.
She just want to meet
You ain't
fans.
about, first of all, you paying $1,000 to go see this nigga?
Well, she got money like that.
First of all-
$1,000 ain't nothing.
It's something to me.
You ain't paying for it.
Give me the
What if
1,000.
you ain't paying for it?
What you paying $1,000 for?
Take the picture. It ain't nothing. It's a little dollar
That's
off my skin.
crazy. That's crazy. You
What
better
we got
pay.
next, man?
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
What
No,
you got going on?
Oh shit.
that's
Oh,
crazy.
you wanted to talk about
Oh,
this fake space shit?
Gale King.
Katy Perry.
Why
Katy
was she there, kissing the ground when she landed?
Yeah, she did the most. Like
Girl.
she was in space for 60 days and shit.
You was
Hey,
up there for
right.
10 minutes.
She-
You was up
I
there
think
for
it was
10
fake.
minutes.
You was out there for 15 minutes.
I think it
That's
was fake.
You think it was fake?
I seen the video of it. And it just looked too AI to me.
They
bro.
probably just went
Jeff
to a
Bezos,
certain.
Jeff Bezos' wife was there. Gayle King. I didn't know Taylor Perry. What? Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Taylor
Taylor
I don't know
Perry.
none of them.
Tyler Perry.
Katy
Perry.
Yeah, they was all there. They said they was in space for shit. I don't know how long, but
10
they was,
minutes. Them
They was
motherfuckers,
acting like
10
they was in space for fucking months.
So I don't know if you know what they're doing, but they trying to go against Elon Bezos.
Oh damn, are they?
Yeah, you know Elon.
I thought Elon and them was
Elon was the
homies.
first person with the rockets that can go up and then come down and land.
Yeah.
and then we can reuse them.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeff Bezos, obviously the owner
next
of
billionaire
Amazon,
up.
he was trying to do one up. It worked. It was successful, but I wouldn't trust an Amazon owner over Elon.
The SpaceX guy.
Yeah,
Man, once they mentioned Gayle King in space, get the fuck out of here.
I don't believe
Get
it
the
either.
fuck
it-
Like, I
out
don't
of
think
here.
It was
I
a
don't-
studio
Gayle
production.
King is
Bro, she
not
would've had
going
a
to
stroke.
space. I'm not believing none of that. So she did the proper training, right? To go to
Literally,
space.
that's what I'm saying.
Man, she
You're
was
right. The amount of training that an astronaut has to go through
To
to
go
even
to space?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They
Yeah.
went to they went to like they didn't even go outside.
They
Earth.
went to where Spirit flies at.
Yeah,
But they went to a point where you're weightless. And even you being weightless and you having no gravity, you gotta understand that takes a lot of training because you don't know what's up and what's down at that point.
and then Bezos' wife is all of a sudden an astronaut. Bitch, you a thought on the street. You done made it to space.
Oh yeah, and yeah, she is a thought.
You a thought on
That's
the street.
not
and you done
his
made it to
original
space.
wife. That's the
No.
one he just
No,
got
that's
with.
the new one. That's the one that was
Yeah.
looking at Leonardo DiCaprio
Exactly.
like that.
Bro, I don't believe they went to space.
I don't believe
for
none of
real.
that shit. Gayle King,
All that shit is Hollywood
Bezos,
tricks.
and
And
Katy
Katy
Perry.
Perry. Like, why Katy Perry?
And Katy Perry?
Why?
Next thing you now don't add the Rock. Don't add the Rock.
Hey, you send the Rock to space, bro? That's Fast and Furious 19 already.
Don't
Right
add the
there,
Rock.
bro.
I don't believe none of that shit. Y'all went to
Just,
like
hey,
the-
send us to space. We'll tell you if it's true or not.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
So at first I did believe it, but when I see the video of Gayle King kissing the ground, I'm like, oh, this shit's fake.
Man, they went
This is all for film.
Did you see the video of them in space?
Yeah, it looked fake. Where they,
Bro, it was
where,
I
the,
seen all
alright,
that shit.
bro.
where the fuck the video
They're,
at?
none of them are seat belted up. They're all
Bro,
floating
it's
and
fake,
shit.
bro. I mean, it's
I'm
fake,
like, oh
bro.
my god, this is
They capping.
it is
They
big cap.
capping.
It's big cap.
This is the last time we gonna talk about that too. Ain't
It's
nobody
big
talking
cap.
about that shit.
It's big cap.
Gayle King, Katy Perry, and Bezos' wife.
We don't even
That
know her
just
name.
sounds crazy. Miss Bezos. Bitch, we don't even know your name. They could at least put you on the bleachers after you go to space. They can hang your jersey up after that. She trying to get
Some-
numbers on the board.
Hey, she numbers on the board.
See, that's why
It's on the board
That's
already.
why these other women be so like, I'm gonna
Geek.
find me a rich man. Like she met Bezos and went to space. That bitch man Bezos and went to space.
Oh, everything.
He didn't even send his first wife to space.
That's
You
crazy.
seen the bitch you been with for 2 years. She was just looking at Leonardo DiCaprio with the googly eyes.
Now she in fake
Now
space.
she in space. That
Fake
pussy done
space.
brought her to space.
Fake space.
Yeah, because it's still a point,
Fake
still in the
space.
earth where you could float, right?
I don't even think they went on a plane. I think they was in like a.
They went to NASA, man. They did
yeah,
that little.
They was in a,
They went to NASA
Hollywood
and did that
production
bullshit.
set.
They ain't tripping me.
They was like, oh yeah, let's press this anti-gravity
Yeah.
button.
That's why they all had their plan. I'm gonna kiss the ground when I get here.
Yeah, it
And
was
make
all
the
scripted.
most of it. Bitch, you was out there for 2 minutes.
It was.
And came back.
It was all scripted.
Not bitch. Let me not say bitch.
Yeah, don't say.
You women and man. No, all women. It was all women.
It was all women.
It was all women.
It was all women.
I need to see that video.
Even that alone. Like,
I need to know. We ain't gonna go there.
Yeah.
No, women can go to space too. I've seen women on NASA.
I never said they couldn't.
But you said, what'd you say? You said even
Why
that.
you trying to set
That
me up so
alone.
crazy?
That alone, like women can't go to space.
I never said
crazy,
that.
bro. You crazy for that one. Women could definitely go to space.
He went came
Let me
kissed.
see this
Jeff
shit.
Bezos opens up Blue
Did he
Origin
go too?
capsule with all female crew. No, he just opened it up for him.
Bezos, if you don't take your tight tuck shirt ass home, nigga, you trying to do a rebrand. Take your ass home, bro.
Watch how she kissed the girl.
She don't even look at her hair. She don't even like she went nowhere.
Hair still perfect. Who is that? That's his wife.
That's his new girl.
Oh, she like 23.
That bitch 19.
Bro, that don't look like an AI video to you?
They all
Her
got
hair
that
is
same
perfect.
look.
She just did her hair.
Hair perfect. She came out the capsule
It's
perfect.
funny. Everybody has their own separate. Like I'm out of here.
Hey, do y'all think people really went to the moon?
Bro, why are they still looking perfect? You just hit the. You just
They got
hit outer
makeup on and
space.
everything. They capping.
Hair still
Where
fresh.
Gale at?
Hey, they both got headphones, but act
Hey,
like they don't
humans
hear
make.
me.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Oh, now they hear me.
We was looking at a video.
Do y'all think people really went to the moon?
No,
Exactly.
No.
Thank you, Eddie.
Humans make me sick.
no. The moon is already taken over by people.
It's taken over by the Russians.
It's already taken over by people. I wish I would have
Humans
sent you.
make me sick.
You make yourself sick?
Humans.
Do you make yourself sick?
No.
What are you?
Every other human.
What are you?
All right, they
Humans
finna start going to some other shit. What we got going next, man?
That's
it.
all I had.
That's all we got.
Oh, that's all
What
we
you
got.
You
Shit, nah,
something?
I got some. Fuck it, we might as well talk about it. We got a little bit more time.
I'm hungry.
Game and Kanye getting into it.
We talked about that.
No, we
No, we
didn't.
didn't.
We talked about Ja Rule.
Listen, man.
we did talk about
Kanye got mad at Game because Game commented on the top 5 posts, and top 5 been threatening Kanye's life over the Drake situation. And so Kanye told him he want the motherfucking Maybachs back.
Don't be an Indian giver, Kanye.
Same shit.
Don't give a nigga some shit and then be like, I want it back. You not cool with nobody you ever deal with, bruh.
I wouldn't even accept no shit from Kanye. In
I
this
wouldn't
fucking
either.
But
state.
let me ask you a question. If you, let's say you put us on this platform, right? And we're going up. Let's say this platform we just got like a $2 million deal, right? You put me and Dede on, and then me and Dede got the deal. And me and Dede said, oh no, somebody offered me and Dede a $3 million contract. We didn't include you. You wouldn't feel no type of way?
I mean, you came to the deal because you already signed a contract for 2.
Man, let's not. Hypothetically, bro. Damn, quit trying to be
Wait,
like
so
always
you said,
right.
You said that's what happened with Kanye with Game?
So no, what happened was when he gave him the shits. Obviously, top 5 was dissing Kanye's life.
That ain't what happened.
Yeah, he was telling him he gonna do.
No. Kanye asked Drake to talk to top 5. He's like,
Game.
I mean, not Drake. Game. He asked Game, what's up with this top 5? And Game said, oh, I'm gonna talk to him and tell him to chill out. He talked to top 5 and like chill out. He was like, you know what, I am. He tried to call Kanye back. Kanye changed his number on the nigga.
No, but this the thing. No, it's because the nigga had
Kanye
the
shit.
nigga had liked or commented. No, he liked the picture. Which I'm like that. I know that's weird, but I'm looking at every like. If you like one of my ops pictures, I'm on you. This happened to me recently. A nigga wanted to do a video with me, and he did a song with one of them guys. And I was like, I don't want to do the video with you no more.
Yeah, but that ain't your homie like that though.
That means Game ain't his homie like that, right?
No.
So give me my Maybachs back.
Don't give a nigga your Maybach so you gonna take it back. I wouldn't even
I
get that
thought,
nigga
but
shit
I
back.
thought you was
I'm like,
my, but I
"These
thought you
mines,
was my homie.
nigga." I would be like, these mines, fuck, nigga, don't ever give me no shit back.
What they say
That ain't Game was like, come get him.
nigga, nah, don't go get him from Game. He
Yeah,
gonna
well,
fuck
you ain't got him then.
Yeah,
That's
they
my
mine.
shit. You
All
gave
right,
my
well, look,
shit.
you
It's
ain't
my
getting your
shit.
album co-produced no more.
Fuck it.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. You ain't co-produced too many motherfuckers' albums anyway. You already did it for
Kanye,
yourself.
what?
Who album he co-produced?
Travis Scott first one.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
That was
he did.
Mike Dean, bruh.
Kanye West had.
Kanye did not co-produce Travis Scott's first album.
Hold
You talking
on,
about Birds in the Trap?
We've been in this episode on a good note. Watch
He did
this.
not co-produce that. Mike Dean was on that motherfucker. He did not
think you're
co-produce that. And a matter of fact, they were just talking about on the Joe Budden podcast, and they were talking about great producers. It was like outside of Kanye West's actual music, who the fuck did he do some great? There's a couple people, but who the fuck did he do so much great production for besides his damn self?
Jay-Z, Dipset.
After
Watch
that,
the throne.
that's 2 people.
Hold on, let me keep going.
That's 2 people
Hold on, let me keep going.
in the game. Dreams.
Hold on, man.
And
I
he
gotta
was,
do my
what
research.
song
Damn.
did he do that he wasn't on besides Jay-Z and Dipset that he did
Bro,
the
it gotta
production
be.
on?
It gotta be somebody. Ain't no way. He
Watch
just
the
produced
Throne.
He
That
was
was
on
him.
Watch the
He was
Throne.
his
Kid
on-
See Ghost, Kid Cudi.
That's his album.
Kid See Ghost, that's Kid Cudi, fool.
this. Kid Cudi.
John
Kid See
Legend,
Ghost is
Common, Pusha T.
He's on all those albums. He signed Pusha T.
He did.
It all has to do with him. It ain't no
of course
beat you
I'm gonna
just
be on
gave
the
him
album
nigga.
if I'm co-producing it.
All right, well but that was the argument. They was talking about who did. It was great producers. and
Whole Lot
stuff.
of Red, Playboy Cardi. The Blueprint 3, Jay-Z. That's one of the biggest albums.
That was
ever.
early. That was before he was
early.
Kanye.
That was early
That was
Kanye.
before he was Kanye. So all you got is Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, that's early.
I mean, shit, that's a big thing.
Very selfish. Very,
Hey, look,
very
man.
selfish. Kanye is so selfish.
I
That
feel you,
nigga,
Kanye. Go get your motherfucking Maybachs back, dog.
he ain't gonna get him back.
Fuck that. You ain't getting your shit back from me. If you just gave me these Maybachs,
You
these
ain't
mine.
right. You ain't
gotta
getting.
We
get
gonna
these-
get your
Hey,
Maybachs back.
You gonna have to get these back in blood.
And when
fuck
we
nigga.
get the Maybachs back from game, you gonna call it the Taybacks.
Hey.
They my shit. The
Hey.
Taybacks.
You
You
know.
gonna have to get this shit back in blood. Fuck nigga, if you really want them.
Do y'all know that in real life their argument will be the funniest shit in the world to see?
That'd be
Oh,
funny.
God.
Game and Kanye. They asked would not shut up.
Both
They
of
asked would
them
not shut up.
going crazy.
It's your boy, the Game. Well, I'm Kanye West, and I believe in God.
But I ain't gonna lie, I saw it with Game on that shit. Like nigga, you gave me some shit. Don't be no Indian giver.
Yeah, nah.
Don't give me
Man,
no.
That's
ma-
derogatory. You
Outside
can't
with
say that
Ye,
no
man.
more.
Y'all niggas know where I stand.
I got Indian in me.
I got
the fuck?
feelings, bro.
I'm 25% Cherokee. Nigga, don't play with me.
What the
I'm 25% Cherokey. You talking about that's derogatory?
As an Indian, you're an
Can't
Indian
say that.
taker.
Yeah, you
He's an
can't say-
Indian taker.
I'm an Indian. See, they go to the viral podcast and want to sign out for a nigga. Y'all ain't signing out for the.
hold
y'all
on,
ain't
y'all.
signing out for me.
Come on, sign out, bro.
Y'all ain't signing out for
sign
me.
out.
Give him his
Hold on, go ahead, sign
2
out,
minutes.
brother.
Shout out the Viral Way podcast.
Hey.
Y'all don't do that shit again. Episode 82. Music is Critical TV. Sign the fuck out. I didn't even introduce you clowns. We got Dejan Michaels and we got Tay F. Third.
Wow.
We out this motherfucker.
Wow. Why you gotta do us like that at the end, though?
Bro,